Kevin, now you're a defensive end, I guess. I know you came here as a linebacker, were recruited as a linebacker, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what were your thoughts when the coaches asked you to give defensive end a try last week? What were your initial thoughts when they asked you about that?
I mean, I was just thinking, like, if you really riding with the brand and you really love football, you do whatever it takes to get extra play time. And, I mean, I got extra playing time, so I was fine with it. I'm helping my teammates out. I'm filling in. I'm on the field. What can you complain about?
Had you ever, in high school or even when you were little, did you ever play defensive end or anything close to that in your football career?
No, sir. Not at all.
What was it like in practice last week, getting ready? I mean, being a linebacker, you're on your feet, defensive end, you're in a stance. What was last week like? I mean, did you feel like you got it down pretty good, or what was just that whole experience like?
I mean, it was a lot of pressure. I had to figure out my stance. I had to learn the playbook, so I had to come in a lot more than the other DNs to get the playbook down and figure my stance out, practice. They were grinding me a lot, giving me a lot of reps, so I could function while I'm tired, and just being able to play the DN position in general.
Right. Obviously, I know it's a different position from playing linebacker, but having a defensive mentality, was it a lot harder? Other than I know there's the technical stuff, but what else was really different about playing defensive end as opposed to playing linebacker?
Well, I mean, it's pros and cons. Like the pros, obviously, I'm faster than the D tackle, so I can use my speed to get around, and I really have to read him because I can't let him touch me. I'm not big enough, So once I see his hips turn, I'm working my way inside, and I got to be as physical as possible because I'm underweight. So.
Right. So what are you? What are you about? You're listed at 197. Is that about right, or where are you at right now?
198, 200.
Yeah. So. What was it like? Obviously you had the sack. That had to have been a big thrill. What was that? Was that the biggest thrill? Maybe what were some of the moments where you're like, oh boy, this is a lot different than what I'm used to?
Oh man, just experiencing how strong those men are, feeling how strong they are, and your adrenaline's going, and I'm just surprising myself, seeing how far I'm really going with this, and how natural it came to me.
Right.
And it was actually fun. That moment, experiencing tackling, it was unreal. Like, I didn't even believe it happened at first. I didn't know how to celebrate or anything. I was just like, it's like, wow, did that really just happen? So.
How would you think it'll be? I know you're facing a New Mexico team, and I know you'll start looking at film. They like to run. They'll run some option. They'll run some veer. They run a lot of run-oriented stuff, and being a linebacker, and I know it's different positions, but how do you think that may go this week? Because you're kind of facing a completely different offense this week.
Right. I mean, I trust the coaches, and I feel as long as I go into their play, their plan, everything will fall in, just how it did that week.
Right. So. Sounds like you might have found your permanent home at defensive end. If that's the case, are you good with that? Would you maybe like to go back to linebacker? Or?
Hey, if I'm on the field, I have no complaints about it. I'm riding for the brand. I'm doing this for my teammates. I'm doing this for me. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Perfect.